What's poppin'? Guys, I met Baby No Money. It happened. It really happened. Poggies! Alright, we're just gonna jump right into it, because I'm just so excited, and honestly, mainly doing this for the YouTube video, doing this for you. I just figured I'd stream it, since I haven't streamed in a while. yeah. So pretty much, for those of you that don't know, I've been like the biggest Baby No Money fan for about a year and a half now. I discovered him middle of last year, and from last year alone, I was in the top 0.005% of listeners on Spotify. So to put that into perspective, I was in the top 2,000 listeners of the 44 million people that listened to Baby No Money. So kind of a big fan, kind of a big deal. Good job, buddy. Thank you. I'm a big deal. Um, in the past year and a half. Oh, actually, let's go here. Let's go here. I got pictures. Yeah, see, top 0.005%. Very big fan. The biggest fan. Um, I also listened to like 4,000 hours. I did some math. It's been just about 4,000 hours in the past year and a half of just Baby No Money, which is insane. I listen to him while I do schoolwork. I listen to him while I sleep. I listen to him while I drive. He is the only like artist that I have listened to this much. I have not liked an artist as much as I like just love Baby No Money. I don't know what it is. Like I like his personality. I like his music. Everything about him. Mwah, I'd kiss him. Uh, and so I did. So pretty much for my birthday, um, I was given. Oh, let's do this. Fix. Okay. I was given VIP tickets for me and my girlfriend to go watch Baby No Money. VIP meet and greet tickets for the Baby Gravy show. So I got to meet last night Baby No Money and Young Gravy at the Boston show at the new MGM Music Hall. It was super sick. It was honestly the best night of my life. Um, but I'll be honest, I was so nervous. I was meeting like my idol. I love Baby No Money. I made that music video. I'm working on another music video. Um, he's the only person I listen to. He is like my favorite content creator, my favorite person. Like I literally, I don't know why, don't know what it is. I just love Baby No Money so much, and just getting the VIP meet and greet tickets, best gift ever. I did ask for them. I was really hopeful. Uh, and I'm super thankful that my parents they pulled through, baby. Um, yes, but I was so nervous and excited that I skipped my one class and I like didn't eat. I couldn't. I had like 4 Cheez-Its. I was so nervous, but I was so excited. And the doors didn't open until 7, but the VIP like experience started at 5, which they didn't really do a good job saying that for like on the tickets or anything. Um, okay, I don't need to eat. Eating is optional. They didn't do a very good job saying that on the tickets or anything. Uh, hang on, let me fix this. There we go. Yeah. So doors open at 7, VIP starts at 5, and the show itself starts at 8, meaning Baby No Money and Young Gravy won't come out on stage until like 9. This is inside. This picture's not of their show, by the way. This is a random picture of the MGM Music Hall I found online, just so you can see like how big the arena is, whatever you call it. Uh, it it was pretty big, and it was packed, so it was sold out. Um, we got to the venue at 3. Honestly, I would have liked to get there sooner. We just couldn't because of like, you know, school, life, and it. There are people yelling outside. Um, got to the venue at 3. Let me do this. Here's Ava and I outside the venue. You can kind of see there's a line forming over here behind Ava and I, and there was like a dozen people before us, but we were the first ones who got there who had like the VIP meet and greet tickets. All right, sorry, people were yelling outside. Um, yeah, so we were the first VIPs there, so we were gonna be front in the line for VIP. The thing with that meet and greet VIP, there were 3 levels. There was general admission, um, MGM, yeah, baby. There was general admission, there was early access, and there was meet and greet. So we were first in line for the meet and greet. Super exciting. Except all the lines were mixed at once. It was bad organization. Long story short, they fixed it all, and we still got to be the first ones for meet and greet. Um, it took a few hours, and it was freezing out. The Young Gravy jumpsuit is not super warm because it's like a tracksuit. Um, so I was freezing, but we got inside at like 5:10. Supposed to be at 5. They were late, but it was fine. It was the music hall's fault, not Baby No Money and Young Gravy's. They just didn't set up soon enough. Uh, oh yeah, here's us outside of it again. You can see Young Gravy and Baby No Money. Baby Gravy, the tour sold out. It was like crazy. So we were the first ones inside, and they gave us free merch, free, with the VIP tickets. So they gave us this. I'm gonna cover it. There's like QR codes on here that I feel like I should cover. They gave us $69 bills with Baby and Gravy. They're double sided, so like, oh, show the QR code. Double sided, so like Baby on one side and Gravy on the other. Super cool, super sweet. So now I've got my Baby No Money cash, and there's like a raffle on it where you can be entered to win $6,969.69. So just pretty fun. Obviously, that's not something that I'll actually win, but still super funny, super cool. You love to see it. And then they also gave us. Let's see if it focuses. That's to focus way easier. Not not really focusing, but we got the Baby Gravy pin, and on the back it says 2022. It's super cool, super cute. My heroes. It's kind of focused. Yeah, focused enough. Baby Gravy pin. There we go. Super cool. Big fan. Um, so we got the free stuff. We got inside. We were the first ones in, and it was still kind of chaos. Like, we didn't really know where we were going, and they were trying to direct us. But we were brought into like this VIP lounge to buy merch and wait for Baby No Money and Young Gravy. And we get in there. Wait, is this? Yeah. So you can see not the best picture. I look insane. But we're in front of like the backdrop that they're gonna be taking pictures at in this VIP lounge. None of the lighting is set up yet, which is kind of weird. And we got to buy merch. We were the first ones to buy merch. So we'll do this. Got the Baby Gravy, the tour, all the tour dates, all that stuff. Pretty cool. Pretty poggies. So we met Baby No Money, or yeah, we're in the lounge, right? And something's off. Like we couldn't really tell what, but it was just weird, and we were just kind of standing there waiting. They told us they didn't tell us what to do. We were just there, waiting for them. And the lounge was like this big open room, so it was weird going from being in line to being in this weird lounge room. And then someone starts calling us all back, and we start to go back, and I was like, okay, wait, let's let them all go back first so we're still first in line and people don't cut us off. And it was pretty organized in the sense that they were sending only like a couple people in at a time. So there were only like 8 people there. And they all went back, and we started to go back. And then Ava turns around, and she just was like, oh my God. And I turned around, and like 5 feet from us, if that, Baby No Money and Young Gravy were just standing there. And they were confused. They were just like staring directly at us. Like, why are these kids in our VIP lounge? And then security comes in, and they're like moving us back. So we had to back up. You can see here, this is the like Baby Gravy thing we took a picture in front of. Here's Young Gravy. Here's Baby No Money. And they walked into like right here because they were talking to each other. They weren't like looking up. And then they looked up and saw us standing right here. And then security pushed us back. And I had so many things I wanted to talk to them about, like especially with Baby No Money, because like I love Baby No Money. He is, you know. I just wanted to, like, I was gonna rave about how much I love him, his music, how much he means to me. I was gonna talk about like the C'est La Vie cover that I'm working on. Talk about Baby No Games, his U2s, the Edamame cover, how I discovered him. There was like so much stuff I wanted to talk to him about. Just like making music. What a loser! Thank you, String Cheese. There's so much I wanted to talk to him about, and the second they walked in, it all just left my mind. It was all just gone. And I just started like shaking and I was like almost crying from just seeing him. Um, I was like freaked out. It was crazy. Just being in his presence, seeing that he was a real person was so surreal. Um, and then like they once they got us all backed up, Baby No Money and Young Gravy picked up the table that was over here that we were actually had our stuff on earlier, and they moved it in front of the backdrop, and uh, then like the staff let us in, the security let us in, and like Young Gravy and Baby No Money were like kind of talking to each other. They were like probably talking about how crap the venue is. Let's be honest. Um, the venue itself is super nice. Just like no one that they didn't know how to run it. They didn't run it correctly. Um, like the staff there were just new. I guess I think that's what it was because it's a new venue. They just didn't know how to manage it yet. But they were like talking, and Ava and I were so nervous. We were like silent, and we walk up and we're like freaking out. And Gravy kind of like broke the ice, like stopped talking to Baby. He was like, "Hey," young Gravy voice was like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for coming out." We're like, "Hi," and I'm like taking off my jacket to get signed, and Ava takes off. I gave her my Baby No Money hat to get signed as well. And it was super cool because they were like complimenting my outfit. Wait, let me see if I have this one. You can kind of see it. So I had the full Young Gravy jumpsuit. I had the Baby No Money hat. By the way, only 169 of the jumpsuits exist, so I'm one of few people who have them. Baby No Money t-shirt is on under that. Baby No Money glasses, Baby No Money hat, eggplant socks for Eat Ya Veggies by Baby No Money, and then just, white Vans. I don't usually wear Vans. I usually wear, or I guess I do usually wear Vans, just the gold, crappy, old, rundown Vans. So, had to dress nice for them. Uh, yeah, so they signed my merch. I jumped ahead of it. Um, and while they're signing the merch, they're like talking with us. We were still super nervous, but I was like making myself talk because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to them. This is my one chance. Um, they were like kind of joking around. They were super nice and like down to earth, just genuine people. Kind of saying like generic meet and greet type of oh glad you came out, we appreciate you, all that kind of stuff. And then Baby's signing the hat, and it's the same hat I wore in the music video. And he was like, damn, you must be real fans because this merch is worn out. And I was like, oh yeah, I wear your merch all the time. Like I was talking about how I always wear his merch because I do. I wear it a lot. Um, and I just mentioned I didn't say anything. I was just like, yeah, I wore that hat in a music video once as well. I didn't say it was a cover. I didn't say anything like that. And this is the best part of my life. Baby No Money looked at me and he kind of squints and he tilts his head and he goes, "Edamame, right?" And I was like freaking out. He remembered me. He knew who I was from my music video. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Baby No Money knows who I am." I was like screaming, but all I could get out, I was like, "Yeah, that was that. Yeah, that's me." And I was like freaking out. And then Baby No Money looks at Young Gravy. He doesn't say this to me. He looks at Gravy and like genuinely says to him, "Bro, on God, I actually remember watching this kid's video. That's crazy." Like he was surprised that he remembered. I was freaking out, and I also was like, I brought up that he commented on it after he said that. I was like, yeah, I had a rough day that day, and then I got home and saw your comment, and it totally just made my whole day. And he was like, oh, I'm glad, I'm glad. Um, the whole time Ava was just kind of there in awe. She wasn't really saying much because she was so nervous as well. But I'm so glad that I like got the confidence to actually talk, and the fact that he remembered me is insane. Yeah, so here's the signed jumpsuit. Um, kind of goes hard. The Baby No Money signature, Young Gravy signature. I still can't believe that Baby remembered me. It was crazy. Um, and then oh yeah, here's the music video. Here's Baby's comment on it. It was 3 months ago as well. And surprised he didn't file a restraining order on you right after. No, he did. I'm getting there. It was 3 months ago, and he still remembered that he remembered me, which was crazy. I cannot believe he did. Um, Ogu, how you doing? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So we after that, I'm alright. How are you? I am terrific. I'm telling a little story right now. So after we like talked about the music video, it was time to take pictures together. So we took this one first. We were only allowed two pictures, one picture each. So since it was my birthday gift, I got a picture of me, Baby No Money, and Young Gravy, which is this one, and then we did a group picture. And I asked them, I was like, "Hey, this is kind of weird, but can we do like awkward prom photos?" And Baby was like, "I don't see why not." And Gravy was like totally into it. He was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, let's do it." So then we do these awkward prom pictures, and as Ava walks over to join us for the awkward prom pictures, Gravy says to Ava, he goes, "Grab my butt. I mean, my waist." And then he kind of looks at me and he's like, and I was like, I like laughed. I didn't know what to say, but I'm like, Gravy's trying to steal my girl. And also unrelated, Gravy's manager went on Ava's Instagram and decided to like the post of Ava in a bathing suit. So he scrolled past all the posts with me in them. Didn't even like the post with Baby No Money and Young Gravy, but liked the post with the bathing suit. So Gravy and his manager tried to get Ava. Um, no, but Gravy was joking. I don't know what his manager was on. That was just weird. But on the way out, or Baby was like, "Dude, I still can't get over the fit. Goes hard." I was like, "Yeah, I even got the socks," and he like bent down to check him out. He's like, "Damn." So he was like, he complimented the Eat Your Veggies eggplant socks, and I was like, it felt like a dream. It did not feel real. I was freaking out, and we talked like the security people out there were talking to us about how crazy it was to just be in their presence. It was insane. But they were like again, they were so nice. They were so just like down to earth. They genuinely appreciated their fans. Like everyone we talked to agreed it wasn't just me. It was just awesome. So after the meet and greet, it was time for the actual concert. So we just waited at the doors for the actual venue to open. The whole time I was like shaking like crazy. I was in shock that Baby No Money remembered me. He knows me. He also asked me to like be the opening act. I said I was busy that day. Couldn't make it, but no big deal. No big deal. Um, it was just so sick. So we waited for the doors, and we were the first ones in there as well. So we got the front and center. You can't really tell in this picture. The stage is like right there. It's like 4 feet away from us, maybe. Um, it was crazy. Front and center, literally dead center of the stage, up against the like bar, and then there was security and photographers between us, and they're like Baby and Gravy on stage, 4 feet from us. It was so sick. Um, then there was a pre-show experience, and it was like a Q&A for the early entry and VIPs. Oh right. I forgot I had a video in here, and I was so nervous. There were like 150 people in there at this point, I'd say, because it's all the VIP was like 30 people maybe, and then they had the access, early entry people in there as well, which was another 100. I had a ton of questions I wanted to ask when I found out they were doing this. Like, I was like, oh, I can ask Baby what his favorite Gravy song is, and Gravy what his favorite Baby song is, what their favorite Baby No Games video. Like, I wanted to ask if Baby No Money was okay if I put his U2s in a jar. The main one I really wanted to ask was like, what their favorite collab with a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer was, because they do a ton of those. And I had so many questions I went to ask. And then I had my hand up. Everyone, like 100 people in there, had their hand up. And Gravy called on me because I'm sure they remembered I was the first one there. And also because I had the jumpsuit. I was the only one at the whole show who I saw with the jumpsuit. He calls on me. And the second he calls on me, I forget every question I had. I had so many, and they all just disappeared. And I was like flustered. And here's the video. I cut it kind of short because it was really awkward. You can hear how awkward I sound. It's so bad.
This is for you, Gravy. Did you buy Baby No Money's U2s yet?
My voice cracked. My voice
Did you buy the U2s?
I didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. No, yes, but YouTube sent me one of your YouTubes. It was sent to my parents. I take you off. Your mom bought it. I just didn't tell you, bro. I have not bought the T2s, and that's the first one. But we're real club. Not real.
Yeah, so Baby goes on to say, not a real friend. And he's looking at me, and I go to respond to that. I was about to say, I bought it, so I guess that makes me a better friend than Gravy, right? Or something like that. Some sort of joke, something stupid. And all I got out was, I bought it, and then I got cut off by Gravy calling on someone, and it was just so awkward. It just sounded like me going, I bought it. It was so awkward. It was so bad. I was so embarrassed. But Gravy kind of like laughed it off and was like appreciate it. Because he could tell I was going to say more, and then like Gravy was responding to someone or whatever it was. I was like, I am so glad. I am so glad that Baby No Money like responded and said something. Otherwise, it would have just been awkward, cringe silence. It was still cringe. It was still so bad because I didn't get to finish my sentence, but you know, it's fine. So I got called on for that too. And at this point, I'm like, I'm the main character. You know, I got to meet Baby No Money and Young Gravy. Baby No Money remembers me, knows who I am, and Young Gravy called on me for the meet and greet questions. It's just crazy. So then, Baby and Gravy, they leave the stage, and general admission comes in. So this is like, it's not even full yet. It's not close to full. Starting to get packed. You know, we out there throwing down, front row. You can see we're up on the barrier. Funny enough, I did actually know the two girls next to us. They went to my high school, so that was cool. They were actually right behind us in line as well, second people in for the meet and greet, so that was cool. So, yeah, Baby and Gravy were off stage. General admission was coming in, and the show was starting in another hour. Show starts at 8. General admission came in at 7. So, at 8, DJ Tip came out. And if you guys don't know Tip, he's Young Gravy's DJ. He is awesome. He's phenomenal. I saw him at the last Gravy concert I went to. And he is just like me. So here's Tip. He was cheeked up, by the way. He had his pants sagging a bit too low, but very cheeked up. And he had this super funny PowerPoint. And it was literally just the same thing as my PowerPoint for my subathon, and it was so funny. And they were playing like stupid music and stuff. And also you can see in the picture up here, here's Tip, and here is Caleb Brown. He's like famous dancer and mainly photographer. So that it was super cool that he was there. He's usually at their shows. And they also had tabs. You can see up here the rest of it was literally just like Google Slides was just open, and it was so funny. And up here, it was 2 tabs were open, and one was do fish make love, and the other one was raccoons making out. And I don't know why, it was just so funny that they had those tabs open. From farther away, you could see like the full screen. From where we were, it was cut off, but it was still super cool because we got to see the PowerPoint. That's what really matters. It was super fun. They were playing a ton of dumb music. They also just like you can see Tip had his @ and said send requests on Instagram. Someone sent a message that was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in Boston. Never mind that anywhere. And a ton of people were messaging him like song requests and like saying nice stuff, but instead Tip screenshots this one person's message adds it to the PowerPoint while the opener is playing, and then he comes back and shows that one person's message, and I forget what song he plays. It was like Darude Sandstorm, I think. And he's making fun of this person who wrote like this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then we all start jumping and popping off where it's like da na 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 na, and it was just so funny. It was goated. So Tip, he was awesome. He was only on stage for like 30, 40 minutes in total. Like before Gravy and Baby came on, he was their DJ as well. And then the opening act was Tara Reid. I don't have much to say about him because I don't know him really. I don't listen to his music that much. It was fun. He was good, but it was like a different genre, and not a lot of people knew him, so it wasn't as hype. He also like his style was very like flow chopper. He would just like walk back and forth around stage while rapping, which it was cool, but it was very different than like Baby No Money and Young Gravy. But it was still fun. I still liked his opening act. But then like Baby No Money and Young Gravy were coming out to perform, and I've seen a Baby No Money concert in October, so over a year ago. That's crazy. And I saw Young Gravy also like when was it? I don't know when it was. I feel like it was this year, but at the start of this year, like March or something. I feel like it was in March. So that was super cool seeing them before, and it was like finally I get to go to a Baby Gravy concert. I was so excited. Ah! Ah! Anyways, finally I get to go to a Baby Gravy concert. I was so excited, and they had like this. Let me pull it up. I oh, I forgot to put it. They had a like mini trailer, and it was like, did I really forget it? I must have forgotten it. Ogu playing Marvel Snap. Wow. It was super cool. It was just like their characters on the pin and stuff and all the advertising, and it was like a black and white TV show, and like the text would come up on the screen for them talking. It was super fun. It was super cool. And then they come out on stage. I was popping off, and at this point, I'm just gonna kind of go over some of the pictures. So like this is when they first came out. Here's Gravy came out right in front of us. Baby was off to the side. I was kind of disappointed because I was there for Baby No Money. I love Young Gravy. Young Gravy is my second favorite artist, but Baby No Money is by far my favorite. I love Baby No Money so much. Baby No Money. Baby No Money. Say that 10 times fast. So like Baby's out there, you know, killing it. Here's Baby Gravy. This picture goes hard. You can see in the background kind of the style that the intro thing was in. There we go. It was just crazy. You can also see in front of us. This is where photographers are in this little section, but they got cleared out after a little bit. So another picture of them. It was just I wasn't even looking at my phone. When I looked at these pictures, I was shocked with how good they came out because I was just blindly clicking the picture button while I was watching them. And then here's Gravy. Both of them again. I'll stay on this one for a second. Again, background, you can see like the kind of that art style type of thing. Baby No Money. And then they did a bunch of songs together. Then they walked off for a second, and they said it's baby time. So then it was Baby No Money set. So throughout the show, they went back and forth between who was doing a set. So there's like 5 songs Baby No Money, couple by Young Gravy, couple Baby No Money, couple Young Gravy, couple Baby No Money, and then both again. So Baby was on stage more than Gravy, I feel like. And his songs, like his set was so good. It hit so hard. Gravy's set was super good too, but like some of the best songs, like Yup, is my favorite song by him, were cut short, which was kind of a shame, but it was still crazy. So Baby No Money, just killing it. I'm freaking out. I'm singing every word. I'm bouncing off the walls. I'm jumping up and down. And it was like amazing. And for those of you who haven't been to a Baby No Money show, which I'm assuming most of you haven't, he does this thing where he gives out a cookbook at every show. And he's reading the cookbook to us, and everyone's like popping off to him reading the ingredients, and it's just, just fun. And I'm like, the person who gets the cookbook is the one who pops off the hardest and, like, craziest one there. I'm getting that cookbook for sure, 100%. I was like, oh, I am going to get this cookbook. Didn't care about the cookbook, for the record. I just wanted to be the one to get the cookbook, and I was popping off anyways. If the cookbook wasn't there, I would have been popping off as much. I would have been having just as much fun, been just as hype, just as excited. But I wanted that cookbook. And then at this point as well, I kind of put my phone down. I wasn't really on my phone. I would take it out, take a couple pictures, and put it back. But I really just wanted to like live in the moment because it was, expensive VIP meet and greet, front row show. Can't say but I'll watch the VOD. Love you. There will be a YouTube video about this, hopefully. Hugs and kisses. It was awesome. Yeah, so, once in a lifetime opportunity. Maybe not, probably not. I'm going to go to all their shows, every Baby No Money show ever. Because literally yesterday was the best day of my life. So I kind of put my phone away. I have a couple more pictures, but it's all scattered and like scattered throughout the night because I was just living my life. C'est la vie. It was wild. This picture is like goes so hard. I was when I was looking through the pictures and I saw this one, I was like, this is crazy. So they kind of like were making eye contact with me a lot, like me specifically, which was it was pretty sick. It was pretty cool. They were looking in our direction a lot, but like even in this picture, Gravy's kind of looking at the camera, and Baby kept like making eye contact with me because he could see how much I was like freaking out over every time his song started. I'd freak out, and I knew every word. And then, yeah, okay, so Young Gravy does this thing at every show where he gives out roses to people in the crowd. And this is a video of him just throwing some of the roses out. So, giving roses to fans. He then came down in front down here and walked by, handing out roses, and he gave a rose to Ava. So he really, really trying to steal my girl, telling her to grab his butt, giving her a rose, having his manager like her swimsuit pictures. I see you, Young Gravy. It's not gonna happen. I have my eyes on you, okay? That bumps you down a peg. You used to be my second favorite artist. Now you're third behind my brother. Anyways, yeah. So it was super fun. I was so happy that she was able to get a rose. I feel like she was more excited to see Young Gravy. I think she likes Baby No Money's music more, but it's just Young Gravy as a person. Like, it's just crazy. They're so different, but also so similar. The whole concert was wild. And then the actual best thing that has ever happened in my life happens. And the quality of this is not great for either this or the video. Baby No Money squats down. Nursery comes on. My favorite song by him, I'd say. It's up there. Like, Edamame is up there because the music video. But we did Edamame because Elijah wanted to do that one. He thought that one was hype. When I first started listening to Baby, Nursery was my favorite. And I would say Nursery is still probably my favorite song. And because of this, it definitely is now. Oh, knocking stuff. He squats down and points directly at me, making direct eye contact. Wrong scene. Making direct eye contact while he is looking at me. And 45 whole seconds, I checked the song. We're going to listen to it. By the way, I know every word to the song, and I got so flustered. I forgot all the lyrics. I'm not going to sing them right now because that's embarrassing. But I, got so nervous at first that I forgot all the lyrics. So I just was trying, and then it got back to me after 5-10 seconds. Thankfully, he didn't leave during while I was forgetting the lyrics. And he was nodding with me, pointing directly at me. I was pointing at him. We were rapping it together, and this was the part that we were doing. So not yet. So this is right here is when he dropped down and started pointing to me.
on a bones, Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb, I really do not fuck with. And she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top, muffin claws, so I don't wanna stop. Got it on the lot, with this baby ever flop.
And this whole part, I am like freaking out. Direct eye contact with Baby No Money, my favorite like artist ever. And we were rapping this together, and I'm like starting to stumble here because I'm like so nervous, but I know it. And then this part comes, and I'm like, okay, I got this part. This part's easy, easy.
Baby, no money to this money, let me clear that big bag, price tag, Gucci bag, okay, don't break, cocaine, red flag, no way, big bag, price tag, Gucci bag.
And then right about here is when he stands up, and he's like that whole time, direct eye contact, squatting, pointing at me, pointing at each other. It was like, it felt like a dream. And I actually, like, when I woke up, was like, maybe that part was a dream. And then one of my friends was there, and she texted me saying, my friend's little sister noticed that it was you in the front and was freaking out, and sent me this video. I can't believe they knew it was me from all the way back there. But it's really low quality. I am right here, and he is pointing to me. And it's just the end. They missed most of it. So see, and then that's where he gets up. It was crazy. It did not feel real. It was like the best thing that has ever happened to me. I was like, I was freaking out. Yeah, I'll pause it here. Literally, Baby No Money. I know you watch my YouTube videos now. You commented on the last one. You remember me. You better watch this one. Thank you. There's low odds that you'll see this, but seriously, thank you. It was the best night of my life. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened. I still can't. Like, I'm gonna be thinking about this for weeks. And now I am inspired. Originally, my list of covers to make was La La La, because that one won the poll. I wasn't going to do La 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 because it's like, kind of old. I like his old songs, but that one's, overplayed. Goated song, overplayed. C'est La Vie, that song's so good. We're working on that. But now I'm like, now I want to do, it's a good song though. It is a very good song. But it's been... I guess it's not that it's overplayed, it's that it was overplayed in 2019. But it's still so goated to listen to that live as well. And then now I'm adding Nursery to that list. I'm like, I gotta do Nursery. I wanted to do that one anyways, but I was like, I don't know if other people want it. I don't care. I'm doing it for me. That was the highlight of my life, which is kind of sad. But it was... by far the best thing that has ever happened to me. And then at the end, the cookbook I was waiting for, he literally...
Yo, Boston, I am so sorry I didn't give out the cookbook. I don't know what I was thinking.
He forgot.
But that was a crazy show.
He forgot to give the cookbook. I was going to get it for sure. Right at the end, he pointed at me and rapped with me for 45 seconds. That was all me. Baby, I know you watch my videos. You owe me that cookbook. No, not actually. Seriously. Never got my cookbook. And honestly, I don't know that I would have gotten it. But come on. Come on. I had to have. But either way, still by far the best night of my life. Like, I can't believe that happened. I still, like, it was crazy. It was crazy. The whole thing feels like a dream. It was like a movie. It was insane. That's all I really got. Like, thank you. Thank you, Baby No Money. Thank you, Young Gravy, too. Shout out to Gravy. Both of them, insane. Best concert I've been to. Like, the venue wasn't great, but inside, once we got in, it was amazing. And Tip. Tip did a great job. Tara Reid did a good job. Who else? There were other people there as well. It was just phenomenal. Everyone involved, thank you. Hugs and kisses. I appreciate you all. Best night of my life. That's all I got, guys. That was all for a YouTube video. Honestly, I'm probably just going to end stream here. Just going to do a brief stream. Just because I had a 7 a.m. shift this morning. On the way back from the concert, nowhere was open for food, and I hadn't eaten all day. And I get back, and I didn't want to wake up MH because it's 2 in the morning by the time I get back. So I'm like, I can't just eat snacks. It's gonna be super loud, and I'm beat. I'm super tired. So I just climb into bed, and then I wake up. I fall asleep at like 2:30. I wake up at 6. I leave for work at 6:30. I got what 3, 4, 5, 3.5 hours of sleep. I got 3.5 hours of sleep. Then I had to go work a like, how long was that shift? 5-hour shift, and then I had to go to class, and then I had to go to an advising meeting. It was crazy. It was so draining, but it was worth it. Worth it to meet Baby No Money, Young Gravy, the GOATs, greatest of all time. Watch Baby No Game's new video. Go sleep. I'm gonna go sleep. Actually, that's not true. I'm probably gonna like try and keep myself up a little longer so I don't mess up my sleep schedule because I usually don't go to bed till like midnight. So I'm gonna try and stay up till like 9. But I just want quiet. I'm sorry. I would love to keep streaming. Just wanted to talk about that. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Seriously, big shout outs to Baby No Money and Young Gravy. My life is complete. All right. I love you guys. We're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid. Every time I try and raid my friend, he ends his stream like that second. So we're going to try it right now. We're going to try it again. Let me make sure he's still alive. He is, but oh, he might be ending. Whoa. Go through. Everyone go watch my friend. Go watch Young Poison, everybody. 07, thank you for watching this very brief stream. I appreciate you all. Go drop a follow for him. He's been streaming for fun for a while now. He's got some fun streams. Farewell, everyone. I love you. Mwah. Hugs and kisses.